The views expressed are not necessarily those of KSCJ and Powell Broadcasting Company. This program is not intended to replace the advice of doctors or other clinical providers. Consult with your practitioner to ensure the proper course of action for you.
Welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well on AM 1360, FM 94.9 KSCJ. This program is dedicated to your mental health wellness and brought to you by Family Services, a United Way partner agency. Here's your host, Art Silva.
Good morning and welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well. This show is all about your mental wellness and how you can help yourself navigate the daily highway of life. Our show is brought to you by Family Services, a United Way partner agency serving the Siouxland community. Today, our topic is Siouxland's best-kept secret, the stuff Thriftique. And if you don't know anything about stuff, then you're about to learn a lot, and you definitely want to go here. So joining me today is Brenda Geisinger, Chief Operating Officer for Boys and Girls Home, Terry Horsley, the store manager of Stuff, and the world-famous, often imitated Candace Nash from KSU and today KSCJ. So, Candace, I want you to know you're the best personality on both sides of the radio.
Oh, nice. Well done, sir. I've been on both AM and FM for a lot of years, so that does work. You're right.
Well, we're glad to have you here this morning. We're going to have some fun. You know, we talked about our topic today is stuff. And, you know, the show is When Things Aren't Going Well, and it's about everybody's mental wellness. But, you know, I can't think of anything that doesn't go that goes well when women aren't shopping. So there has to be a mental benefit to that. So before we get going, Terry, tell us a little about you and your store and what you do.
Well, I have been with the Boys and Girls Home for about 6 years, and then when they developed the Stuff Store has been operating approximately about 3.5 years. And it looked like something that I would be absolutely interested in, especially since it's helping the kids. So when the opportunity came for me to manage the store, I jumped on it. I knew I could do it. I knew we could make it a success. And I am so proud to say that I think the store is really doing a great job. We've had tons and tons of our familiar faces coming back to us, regulars at all times, new people. Every day we have new people that we meet, and that's part of to me, the gratitude for the store is meeting all these great people. We have all kinds of people that come in here. In our store, we have such diversity. The store has all kinds of different departments. I know we have our regulars that go to the tool department, regulars that come over to the clothing department. It's just fun. I know that, Candace, when you come in, you go right to the dresses.
I go right to the dresses. That's the first place. That's my happy spot.
It is.
Yeah, that's my happy. And then the shoes.
The shoes,
then
right?
The shoes.
Yep.
Right.
And it's great because Candace will say, I know you're going to tell me the truth. So she'll come out
Right.
and model it.
What do you think?
And I'll say, maybe we could find something better.
Right.
And she'll go back in the dressing room and
Yes.
she'll find 3 other pieces she loves. So
Yeah, it's fun. You can try everything on, and people in the store will comment, which I think is so fun. You know, I don't have sisters, so I just treat you like a sister going shopping there. So
I love it. And we
Yeah.
do. We have lots of people that if they're looking for a special thing, well, they help each other.
they do.
They'll come out and they'll say,
Yes.
oh, I love that on you. Wouldn't this pair of shoes
Right.
go great with it? And it's really fun. I enjoy that. And then pretty soon, they come every Thursday and they'll be like, oh, hi, Barb. Hi. You know,
So-and-so, yeah.
And it's so great
Right.
because it's like one big happy family when we're in there.
Yeah, I ran into somebody outside of the store and just, hey, how are you? And my husband said, who is that? I said, I have no idea. I just see her at Stuff all the time.
Well, I got to tell you, we took stuff from a concept to a real successful business, and the person responsible for that is right here, Terry Horsley. Your knowledge, your spirit, your friendliness. I can see why this store is doing very, very well. And it's all about the right people and the right
is.
seats on the bus. Classic example. And Terry, you just shine. And I know you have a tremendous following over at Stuff. So, okay, we kept this.
We all look forward to her new displays.
Oh.
Because she can pair, turquoise and brown, and you just go, I never thought of that, or whatever. And her displays are fabulous.
Okay, we got the audience out there thinking about this. Tell us about your location And your hours?
Our hours are Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 4. And then if anybody would like to donate to stuff, they can call by and make appointment Monday, Tuesday at any time. I'm always there. And we are located at 1551 Indian Hills Drive, and it's right there where the old hardware store was. So if anybody's familiar with the Sunshine, the old Sunshine, the Indian Hills Plaza there, now to be the Boys and Girls and Family Services campus. So it's an easy find, and it's well worth it. If you're a Morningsider, come on over and join us. You'll be hooked.
Yeah.
You'll be hooked, I promise.
Well, and we talk about mental health with buying. The donation part of it is just as important. This last couple of years, everybody has talked about cleaning and decluttering and, getting the clutter out of your life. And the best part about it is not only do you get the clutter out of your life, you move it over to Terry. They present it so well, somebody else buys it and finds new joy and new life in it, whether it's a dresser or, I had a kiddo get married this last year, and he and Maggie came in and found furniture and dressers, and then she would get excited, and he'd look at me like, oh my God, I'm going to have to paint that dresser, aren't I? And they did it together. But when you donate to stuff, you just know you're giving new life to not only you and your home, you're giving new life to someone else's home.
Candace, that's a nice way of putting it. You're listening to When Things Aren't Going Well. I'm Art Silva, along with Brenda Geisinger, Terry Horsley, and Candace Nash. And we were talking about the thrift store stuff, Siouxland's best kept secret. So right now, I want to go to Brenda. And Brenda, let me ask you, both Terry and Candace have mentioned that this is what we do with the proceeds from stuff goes to the Boys and Girls Home. And I want the public to know that's 100% goes to Boys and Girls Home. That's why your donations are important. But Brenda, let me ask you, what do you use that funds for? What can the kids need that are unfunded that stuff helps you with?
The money really helps meet some of the basic needs and offers us the opportunity to give the kids opportunities to go out and enjoy the community. We can take them to movies. They have gone to Cone Park, Launch Pad. It just gives us more funds to provide more fun opportunities for the kids. It's really a blessing for us, and it's a way for the community to give to the kids without outright giving us money, but the funds do come support the program and all the needs that we have for our kids.
Terry, do you want to talk about your donation policy, what you look for, what type of thing that you look for?
Sure. The majority of the things that we don't take are going to be the same as most of the stores, such as mattresses, car seats, cribs, those things that there could be a safety issue with. So we want to make sure that we're not bringing those things. Other than that, I'm telling you, anything and everything, because there's always something that somebody likes. So if it's a little bit of a piece of furniture that might be dented, might be a knob's missing, we are going to take it because we have DIYers that come in and they just think that's great. They're going to change out the hardware on the piece anyway. So don't hesitate for any of those things. Clothing, of course, we take. Knickknacks, kitchenware, tools, any of those things go really quickly.
Purses.
Yeah, you're like, we can help you with what we would like to buy there.
And we are very, very blessed because we do have a lot of people that have lots of clothing and shoes that have tags still on them. And so we have created a little special spot in our Thriftique area just for those things. Some people they beeline right to those spots. Other people, they like to dig and look through different little bins for things. So if we've got it, you name it, brand new pictures come in, we're so lucky. And I think the people in the community love the fact that it goes back to the kids. So they feel good about donating it to Stuff Store. So any donations that you have, any of your spring cleaning, anything, we would love to take those items off of your hands because, like I said, people do love to repurpose.
I got to tell you, if you have something, we love furniture. And if you have a special need of getting some help of getting that furniture transported to Stuff, give Terry a call. Terry, what's your phone number over at Stuff?
It's 712-226-2626. Very easy to remember.
Okay, there you go. One more time.
712-226-2626.
Okay, great. This has been a lot of fun, and we're going to spend the second half of our show kind of looking at the mental wellness aspect of shopping. And I have three excellent shoppers here. So, and I think there's enough oxygen in this room, so we're going to make this thing work. So we're coming up on our break right now. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back when things aren't going well, right here on 1360 94.9 FM KSCJ.
Let's face it, that happens to all of us. However, the pandemic has compounded all of our lives and activities. Even the simplest tasks seem harder. Hi, I'm Brenda Geisinger, the Chief Operating Officer at the Boys and Girls Home and Family Services. Family Services is a United Way partner agency serving children and families of our community, and we're here to help. If you'd like to learn more about Family Services, please contact us via email, website, Facebook, or phone Mary Pickens. At Family Services, we change lives.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well on KSCJ. Here's Art Silva.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well. I'm Art Silva, and with me today is Brenda Geisinger, Terry Horsley, and Candace Nash. And we're talking about Siouxland's best-kept secret, and that is the stuff store. So we're going to continue our conversation right now. And Brenda, we're having fun with this today, but seriously, the mental wellness benefits to shopping?
Shopping actually triggers a dopamine chemical off of your brain. So a lot of times if you're feeling out of control at work or at home, it really gives you a chance to just take a break and kind of get control and focused and let go of everything else. And what are you hunting for? Shopping, can become a problem if you become compulsive and are buying too much outside of your budget. But for the most part, when people do retail therapy, as they call it, even though it's not therapy, it's a quick shot of adrenaline. You get a sense of joy from finding a special purchase, and you get focused and just can have fun. And it's a way to kind of treat yourself. Or if you're buying a birthday present for Candace, because it's Candace's week of her birthday, that joy of giving a present and finding something special that just fits someone's, personality and want to acknowledge that. So shopping can be a lot of fun. It's a break from everything else going on in your life, and you're treating yourself or those that you care about.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, Brenda. Looking at it from a male perspective, I really understood when you used the word hunting, because I think sometimes that's what it's like in the store, especially when you go to hit or miss stores like stuff. Things constantly coming in. That I think is one of the biggest advantages. You have constantly changing inventory, and like you said, stuff with price tags still on it. So it's really a great place to go if you haven't been there yet. So let me ask you this, Candace, Brenda. I know you're all customers over there. What's your best stuff purchase?
When my third kid went away to college, I got very much smarter than the first. Very much smarter. That didn't even sound right. I got smarter than the first kid. I went, and we bought new dishes and, the Corel, the set. By the third one, I thought half of this isn't going to come back. He doesn't care. We went to stuff, and for like a fourth of the cost, got all of his dishes, all of his, silverware mismatched. They don't care.
Right.
So I think that was a good money saver for him and for us. I still have one of my Calvin Klein dresses that I love, designer labels. They just fit better for me. I just like them. But I won't spend the money. I won't spend $250 on a dress right now.
Don't forget your bread maker.
My bread maker was $10, and I brought it home, and the kids said, "Yeah, that she'll make 2 loaves of bread." And then the pandemic hit. We were having bread every single day.
Good timing.
Yes, it was perfect. And it was my $10 bread maker works like a boss.
And I bet your house smells great.
It does.
Oh, boy. Nothing like fresh baked bread.
I like the bag of books. You get a $3 bag of books, a whole bag of books, and I use those especially in the summertime around the pool. You drop it in the pool, and it, gets really big, and then it's got to dry, and, different things like that. So some of those things are kind of I love shoes. I have some favorite shoes that I got at Stuff. But one of my favorites was a little 4-H girl. We needed a project to do together. And I know that Big Brothers Big Sisters, I've given this suggestion to them as well. Buy something that you have to work on and fix up and paint. Maybe it's a little chair or, anything, a small dresser, and paint it, because you're going to talk to that kid. That kid is going to open up and talk to you while they're doing the project. And then they get, and you might just buy a $10 dresser, and get $200 worth of conversation out of the kid. And that's what it's all about.
That's pretty priceless.
So that is priceless. And I've given that suggestion to a lot of maybe that have Big Brothers Big Sisters, through their organization as well. And you guys work so well with all the different nonprofits.
I think that's important in this community. We have such limited resources. We share, and it's all for children.
It is.
We all kind of get around the kids, and it's a good deal. It's a real good deal. Brenda, what's your best purchase at stuff?
I got a leather sectional, and I sit on that thing every day.
We sell that stuff?
You bet we do. It's just comfortable and just kind of gives me a sense of relaxation. But I can say just about every purchase I have gotten there, I have found great use for it, and I have enjoyed it. I also got a bread maker. My 2 older children, I used to use the bread maker all the time, got rid of it. And then my youngest was like, hey, what about me? And I could not find them. And I found one at the store, and it's been wonderful. So you just never know what you're going to find. But when you find that little treasure, your heart just sings.
Well, I got to tell you, it's a fun store. And Terry, I know when you open up on Wednesdays, you got people waiting for you. And that gives you a chance to kind of like get your inventory lined up and processed. And I've heard nothing but good things about it. And, this success, let's not overlook the pandemic. 3 years in the pandemic, and you've managed to hold it together. I know you got a great staff. Would you like to say anything about the staff at Stuff?
I absolutely adore my team. I mean, they are... I can't say enough about my team. She is my right-hand man. I have an assistant that helps me out, and we work well together. We have wonderful volunteers that come in. I have one of the regular volunteers that comes in daily. And she gives of herself 8 hours a day, and she does it because she loves to think that she's helping those kids. She takes pride in all the work that she does. It's a great store for friendliness. That's the one thing that I am very, very proud of. When you come into Stuff Store, you're welcome. We're happy to see you. And we get to know our customers because that's the type of people that we are. It matters to me, and I can go right to those people, and I'll pull something out, and we laugh, and we say, oh, married like this or sallied like this. And when they come in, I'll show it to them, and they'll be like, oh, there you go again, you stinker. I'm going to have to take that one too. So,
well, you see, that's all part of the components that make this work so well. Your love for the job, and you're able to pair things together, and you certainly know your customers. So on top of the diversified inventory that you have at Stuff, your customer skills, this is a great place where people should come and just browse. You don't have, it's tough to walk out of there without buying something because there's so many great deals. So, with that, we're coming up pretty much close to the end of our show, and I just want you to give a final recap on Stuff, the hours, location, any sales you have coming up.
We have actually weekly specials, and you can find that on our Facebook page, or I am on the radio on Thursdays. You can listen to that. I have lots of people that will even call the store and say, hey, what's the weekly special? We always try to have a weekly special, bring people in, and we are open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 4. You can drop off donations Monday through and Tuesday by appointment. If you haven't come, please come because I think you would really enjoy. It's just a fun, great place, and you're going to need some time. It's a large place, and people will come in for the first time and they'll say, oh my gosh, I need more time. I'm going to come back. So they'll come back because there's always, we've got it set up where you've got your tool department, you've got your crafts, you've got your little clothing boutique area, so our linen area. So there's so many places to check out. Come and see what we're all about. I guarantee you will not be sorry.
So here on Indian Hills Boulevard, 1551, and your hours again?
Are 10 to 4, Wednesday through Saturday.
So you're open today. And also, let's give one more shot at that phone number.
712-226-2626.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Candace. And thank you, Brenda. We're coming up to the end of our show. And every week I try to end with a little humor. That's good for the soul. So here we go. My son is 3 years old, and I took him shopping. When we got home, he had a chocolate bar in his pocket. Now, I didn't buy it, and he certainly didn't buy it, so I marched him straight back to the shopping center and went to the jeweler's. Mom got smart. Listen, it's been great, and we're always looking to add to our family at Family Services and Boys and Girls Home. So if you're looking for a career change or to start a new career, please call Barb Nielsen, our HR manager, at 293-4700, or you can text her at hr@bgh.org. Yoga classes are coming. Sign up for yoga. Give Mary Pickens a call, 293-4900. A shout-out to Jolly Time Popcorn and Cinos, a great bunch of people that helped our kids an awful lot during the Christmas break. When things aren't going well, we'll be back next Saturday morning at 7 right here on 1360 AM, 94.9 FM, KSCJ. Your homework this week is to go out and have a good laugh. May the sun shine on you. Peace.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
For more information on the services provided by Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, see them online at boysandgirlshomeiowa.org. Or you can call 712-293-4700 to get more information about family services, residential treatment, the Opportunity School, the Siouxland Family Center, and more. At Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, we change lives. We change lives. We change lives.